I love monkeys. I love Pokemon. And god damn it, I love monkey Pokemon. So in today's video, I'm going to be designing my perfect monkey Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet. But how exactly am I going to do that? Well, I'm glad I asked. I've brought together 3 of my artist friends, all with dope and unique art styles, and forced them to design my perfect monkey companion. They'll be doing this by interpreting 2 Dex entries that I'll be writing for this creature as if it was going to appear in the forthcoming titles. So how about we get onto those Dex entries? When writing these dexes, I knew I wanted to draw inspiration from lots of different places, both real world phenomenon and things related to this channel. Firstly, one of my oldest memories from when I was younger is going around a monkey forest exhibit with my grandma and her having her bag stolen by one of the monkeys. This kind of thing happens all the time and there's hella videos of this type of thing online, plus it adds to their cheeky monkey stereotype. Knowing that Scarlet version will have ties to the past, I wanted to add some real world monkey history to the dex. With this in mind, I think I'll mention the fact that monkey fur was used in fashion about 90ish years ago. Though kinda gruesome and something I don't agree with, I feel like this could help inspire some pretty unique designs. Tying back into KDP lore, I want to include some kind of homage to Super Monkey Ball, as it's quite a big part of this channel, especially over on Twitch. And finally, taking inspiration from my favourite already existing monkey Pokemon, Apom, in their Ultra Moon dex, it mentions that they often hunt Bounty as it's their favourite food. Although this gives some grisly lore implications, I wanted to mention something similar in the dex for my entry in Violet. Taking all this into consideration, here are the final dex entries I came up with. When troops of this Pokemon are found near towns, they will often steal hats and bags from unsuspecting trainers. Their unique pelts and fur were very popular in coats between 80 and 100 years ago. This mostly herbivorous Pokemon loves to roll around. It has a cheeky demeanour and can often be found pestering Tropius for its fruit. With these written, my ragtag team of artists each got to work on designing what will hopefully be my favourite monkey Pokemon of all time.
This is exciting.
Let's do it.
I'm glad I'm here.
It is definitely different.
Yeah, I like it though. Okay, so who wants to go first?
Got it.
Well,
Not
I guess Callum, you're first.
Yay! Yeah, that's fine.
What stood out to me straight away among these dex entries was the Pokemon's thieving nature. I thought this would be really fun to play on, especially because monkeys, a lot of them already look like they're wearing a bandit or robber outfit, at least a sort of stereotypical one. I experimented a lot with different poses, as this Pokemon seemed quite energetic from its descriptions. Also, I wanted it to be able to lower itself using its tail, as if in a heist or something. Its tail also functions as a sack, sort of like a delibird, except instead of giving gifts, it steals everything you love and hold dear, so maybe it's a counterpart just several generations too late. Drawing the pose was fun. I wanted it to have that traditional sneaking look to it, as if in an old cartoon. I've never drawn that before, certainly not successfully, and I think I did well here, so yay for me. With the fur, the dex entries mention it being used for coats because of its uniqueness. I realized my concept wouldn't lend itself to a particularly bright color palette, so I went for its texture instead of its color as its standout feature. A strange problem I encountered is that the face, especially in its silhouette, kind of looked like a moose. I think I resolved that problem by the end of it, but I guess you guys can be the judge of that. Mooses and monkeys don't look much alike, so hopefully I managed to pull it off. My favourite feature of this design is the big brow. It looks like a colobus monkey, which was one of the main inspirations for this Pokemon, especially as colobuses live in colonies with many females and 1 male, which is reflected in this Pokemon's gender ratio. At the very end, I made the decision to play on the phrase "caught red-handed" to add an extra pop of colour into the otherwise monochromatic design. This worked out really well, and definitely wasn't 3 hours into the process that I made that decision. There you go!
Yo, what the
My
fuck?
boy,
That's so
Siminal.
cool!
That's
Thank
very
you.
cool looking. Holy shit, yeah.
Dude, that is so
Thank
fucking
you, guys.
sick. I love how I love the fucking, it's being like a counterpart to Delibird kind of idea. That's so cool. And the way it's
Thank
carrying its
you.
tail and shit. No,
I'm
that's so
very
hype.
glad that I changed
I like
my
the
idea
tail.
because I almost went with the sack I did.
Oh my goodness,
shit.
oh my god.
I was actually thinking about this when I first started like drawing. I was thinking like something, monkey Pokemon that steal things, yeah. But then I completely completely scrapped it because well, you'll see why, but this is actually very cool. I really like this. I
No.
like the tail. I think it's the best thing about this.
Oh, absolutely.
They
The
have-
tail is so standout, and I love the brow
really
as well.
like the caught red-handed part.
Yeah.
I like a pun in my design.
Thank you.
That
It
is-
was definitely a last minute choice, and then for the shiny, I was like, well, I don't want to like totally get rid of that.
Is it
so
Urshifu?
No, it's not. But now that you say it, you're like so right. The shiny just is Urshifu.
Like, I didn't
It's
know if that
a
was
raccoon.
like a weird inspirational one, but like, I love the shiny regardless, and I just think it's cool that it kind of shares that color
Wait.
palette.
Okay,
Thank
hold
you.
on. So it's a dark type. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
it sounds
everyone
kinda
pure
dark.
here-
dark because it's
I
a
think-
mean stealerer.
I like
Yeah,
that.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of a mean Pokemon. I like drawing things with bastard energy, so I drew a thing with bastard energy.
No, that's
Certainly
hype.
looks like one. Certainly looks like a bass. Yeah.
We all picked the same type.
Yeah, we did. We
Is
definitely
everyone
did.
done a
Yeah, that's
dog
for
type?
sure.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's for
That's
sure. Yeah.
brilliant. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, the reason
Yeah.
behind the shiny was I thought about like the Midas touch and like turning things to gold.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah. That's a
And
cool
also,
idea.
I mentioned the kind of like heist thing that made me think of like spies and then like Goldfinger, in a literal sense. Even though it's like not what Goldfinger is, and I don't know anything about James Bond, but then I was like,
No, dude,
that's a
so hype.
buzzword, I'm gonna say it.
Those fingers are golden.
That's so hype, and I like how big it is as well. It's really cool. Although I'm
Thank you.
short, so maybe next to me it's not that big. I don't know, but
It's not huge, it's a little bit bigger than Apom.
that's cool.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. I should have used your real height. Oh, okay. I
Oh,
just
go
assumed
fuck
it was.
yourself.
I just assumed we had to compare to like average human.
I am
But fine.
average human. What the fuck? Go fuck yourself. No, I love
this.
this. This is so cool, and it's Siminal.
Seminal.
Oh
It's
shit.
Simian criminal.
Simian and criminal.
No, that's
Yeah,
hype. That's
that's
really
pretty
cool.
It took me longer to come up with the name than it did for me to do that entire like drawing process, which was like 3¼ hours, and then the name I just sat there for the whole rest of the day like, well, guess I'll die.
No, that's so cool. Thank you. So, who is up
I like it.
next?
But mine's like very different than this.
Cool. We can jump into yours. I'm down. Let's go.
Hello everyone, welcome to the dojo. My name is Pandras and I will be drawing a monkey Pokemon as requested by our dear friend KDP. Specifically speaking, this isn't a monkey Pokemon, it's more of an ape or yeti, because I cannot draw cute little monkeys to save my life. So, this is actually a fully evolved 2-stage Pokemon with its typing being dark and fighting, and their base form being purely dark. Since they go around towns and steal people's hats and bags, which I thought was a very interesting fact in their Dex entry, especially the hat part. I imagined that as juveniles that go around towns and steal hats, and as they grow older, they'd start wearing them at all times. The reason they do that is kind of a myth, and a lot of people don't know why exactly they do that. Also, I imagine this Pokemon could have like a gimmick similar to that of Burmy, where you'd encounter this Pokemon wearing different types of hats depending on the area. Like say, a high-class city that'd be wearing like top hats or something. Another interesting part of the Dex entry was the highly sought-after fur that they possess, so I decided to include patches of it specifically on their arms and chest, also their crotch. Also, the parts of its body that aren't covered in fur have these curious thunder-like patterns on them. A little odd for a dark fighting type Pokemon, but it brings me to their main gimmick that I thought about. Now, the secret of these Pokemon is that they actually have a bald spot on their head that should not be seen by anyone, which is why it is required that they wear hats to hide it. So if that hat is removed by anyone or anything, it would go in a blind rage and start rubbing its furry arms on its equally furry chest and generate so much static electricity that all of its fur stands up and glows bright golden yellow, and it sends everyone in its path to the nearby Pokemon Center. And so I decided to name this Pokemon Monfadado. The Mon part derived from monkey or mono, Spanish for monkey, and enfadado, which means angry or furious in Spanish. Its typing is dark fighting and electric fighting when enraged.
Dude, that's so fucking sick. What the fuck? Oh, yo, you've got like a...
Yeah,
It's-
it's like an alternate thing. Yeah.
That's so cool, dude.
Oh
It's an
my
alternate
god, that's
form.
so good! Dude, I remember when you said you had like part of yours done, I was like, what is this man planning?
Yeah, I had 2 forms planned for this. So I was thinking like, how would this work in game? I was thinking maybe similar to like Like if it loses like 50% of its HP or something, it would just lose its hat and get absolutely mad.
That's insane. That's such a cool idea. I love
Maybe
that.
Yeah.
like a hat thing about, oh no, I'm bald. Please don't see my bald spot.
Yeah, the whole
So
ball thing, and
good.
like, am I right to say you took inspiration a bit from the Monster Hunter?
Yes,
boss?
definitely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is basically Rajang, but in Pokemon
It's
form.
so cool. It's so cool.
Dude, I love that, like, it's said that, like, they go to towns in, like, groups and basically just steal people's stuff. That's like a mugging. I'd be so
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah, no, this is really intimidating Pokemon. It's so cool. And I love the idea of it having different hats and stuff. That's really interesting.
Really?
Yeah. Well, basically, actually, when they evolve, they just kind of stop stealing and just like, you know, they're like, hey, I like this hat. It's gonna stay here forever. But as soon as it's
This is
gone,
my
I'm gonna
hat.
absolutely murder everyone.
That's
That's
so
the
brilliant. It
gimmick.
like has to find the right
Yeah.
hat and then it like just sticks
Yeah.
with that and evolves. I love that so much. That's dude, this is so cool. This is so cool.
Dude, I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
add...
thank you.
I'm gonna add a headcanon that maybe it also goes into the enraged form just if any Pokemon uses knockoff on it. 'Cause
Oh,
that knockoff hat-
that's actually a good idea. Holy shit.
No, that's so perfect.
Hell
That's so
yeah.
perfect. The Mad Hat Pokemon as well. I'm so impressed. That's so cool.
Thank
Oh my
you.
god, it's the Mad Hat I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I suppose get onto the final one. You ready?
Oh.
Let's do this one. No, I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure it'll be great.
So when we first got these Dex entries, I was really drawn to the part of the Scarlet entry that talks about how they go around taking items from unsuspecting trainers. So I ran with that idea to create a small thief monkey. So my Pokemon is based off of the Pygmy monkey, specifically a grey Pygmy monkey, and I chose the Pygmy monkey because they are very small, and I thought that would be quite good for a stealthy thief Pokemon. Pygmy monkeys also have these big shiny eyes, which I really felt fit into the Pokemon art style well. This Pokemon has a really long tail, so it can use its tail to take these items from trainers while its body is still hidden. A big part of its design is its bandana, which I envisioned as possibly a scarf that was taken from a trainer that was then used as a bandana to hide its identity, playing into the thief themes of this Pokemon. Behind that bandana there is a cheeky smile I put in the sketch, but you can't see in the final drawing. This is to reference in the Violet Dex entry about how it's got a cheeky demeanour. I decided to give my monkey a very round face shape. This is because a lot of monkey Pokemon tend to have very round faces. For its pose, I had it looking over its shoulder in a kind of sneaky way to fit into the sneaky thief theme I was going for. I have chosen for this Pokemon to be a dark type, which is why I've gone with the specific way of colouring. There are a lot of dark shades to match those of other dark type Pokemon. This also played into the claws of its design to kind of make it look a bit spookier to oppose the cuteness of the rest of the design. The dark brown fur with transitioning to white with the stripes on the arms is also based off of the Pygmy monkey I was using as a reference. Overall, I really enjoyed designing this Pokemon, and I can't wait for you to see the final design. This is Pygmief.
Dude, I love it. It's so small. It's so tiny.
Oh
That is
my
so
God.
Little
cute, dude.
guy.
Oh my god, it's so
Tiny
fucking
little
small.
guy.
Only weighs 69 grams. Nice.
69.
The thing is, I
Nice.
know the haha funny sex number, but it was also between the male and female weight of a Pygmy monkey. It was the average between the two.
Oh, there you
Oh.
go.
Like,
Hell
That's really
yeah.
cool, actually, the small feet.
That's
I love
amazing.
it. No, it's really, really cute, and I love it
So
shiny too.
He's so small.
He's
Oh
tiny.
my god.
He's so
Just-
tiny. I love
I
him.
just found it so funny, the idea of like this tiny thing stealing like a massive bag.
Yeah,
that's
no, that's
amazing.
so good. That's so
And
good.
in long term, be like, I hook bag, I run away.
Its eyes are really, really cool too. I love its eyes so much, and both its shiny and its regular.
Cool.
Oh, that's so pretty. I didn't see that purple in the shiny. That's so gorgeous.
Yeah, no, it really is. The colors really work well in both the shiny and the regular. The colors really pop well. I think you've done a really, really good job.
I'm guessing they steal that bandana too.
It was
Or-
a scarf that they've
Oh,
stolen
a scarf,
from
yeah.
like some posh person, and they're like, no, this is a bandana now.
That's so good. No, I love it.
That's- That's pretty cool.
It's really interesting to me that you all like latched. Weirdly enough, I didn't think the thief element of the decks would have been something everyone latched onto so much. I find it really cool though. You've all like gone about it a really interesting way. I think it's really cool.
Totally.
Yeah, it's the thing that stood out the most. I mean, to me at least, it's just like
Yeah, I agree.
No, that's so
split-
fair. I mean,
okay,
I'm glad.
yeah.
I'm glad there was a lot to work with, and it's just cool to see. It's really interesting just because you guys all went for that same thing, seeing how you all interpreted it differently. I really like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I could totally see, like, in the anime, a group of these guys, like, picking up a trainer's bag and, like, running away giggling.
You're just stealing
like, I could
Ash's
see
hat,
that.
and that'd be a whole episode of them trying to get it back.
It's support.
Oh my god.
No, this is so cool. You've all done such a good job. You should be really proud of yourselves. I love these so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for taking part in this. This has been awesome.
It was really
Thank you.
fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun drawing mine.
I'm so glad because you'll be putting them into the thumbnail. No, I'm joking.
True.
And there you have it. 3 dope new monkey Pokemon from 3 amazing artists. I want to give a huge shout out to all 3 of you who have put loads of effort into this video. Everyone's links will be in the description, so if you fucked with one or all of their art styles, make sure you get down there and drop them a follow. This has been a different kind of video to what I usually make, but if you enjoyed it, definitely let me know and I'll do something similar in the future. But with all that being said, I've been KDP, you've been my audience, this is my outro, and I'll see you in the next video, stream, or whatever I make. Goodbye people!